I've had all month was with a nomadic seal. A particularly one-sided affair. Bring some proper food with you too, won't you? I can't stomach noodled eels for much longer. Yuck! Mum. Kiss. Because Mum couldn't leave her post, the International Polar Association had sent Kate and her dad a ticket to visit. The only way to get there was by the steam train, which was almost ready to leave. It was old but shiny, and painted a brilliant blue. Kate was just about to step on board when two golden eyes flashed in the black gap beneath the carriage. She blinked, and they vanished. "Did you see that, Roo?" Kate whispered into her pocket. Rupert squeaked in a way that meant, "Yes, and I'm not sure I liked it." Before either of them could think, they were bundled up the steps by Dad and plopped on the polished wooden floor. "Now, stay in this carriage, my sweets, and I'll go and find our compartment." The train was even fancier on the inside than it was on the outside. Gold candle holders and velvet lampshades stood on dark wooden tables, alongside little silver bells with labels like, "Ring me for orange juice," and "I'd like earplugs, please." Even the cushions are frilly, thought Kate, climbing onto an armchair and lowering her bottom onto the biggest, fluffiest one. Only it wasn't a cushion at all. It was a cat. A very angry cat that arched its back, spread its daggery claws, and sprang straight at Kate and Rupert. Fortunately, the cat rather overestimated his airborne skills and landed with a furry thud on the floor. "See, Roo," said Kate, once she had stopped laughing. "The eyes we saw under the train probably belonged to this puffy old thing." "Excuse me," hissed a voice from behind them. Kate spun round to see an old lady as thin as a weasel, holding a pointy cane with an enormous diamond on top. "That puffy old thing is named Master Mimkins. An apology, please." "That's his name?" Rupert squeaked, causing a brand new set of giggles that were impossible to stifle. The weasel lady's eyes narrowed. "Master Mimkins the Third is 120% pure pedigree. He is the last of his kind." Kate looked at Master Mimkins, who had just stuffed an entire paw into his mouth, causing his eyes to cross in the process. "No wonder he's the only one left," she muttered to Rupert. The lady had just opened her thin purple lips to continue telling them off when a skinny young man staggered onto the train carrying an enormous pile of luggage. He wore a blue and gold uniform, on which a badge reading, "Simon, Conductor in Training," was pinned. "Pardon me, Madame Maude, pardon me, child and mouse," he honked. "Luggage coming through." Everyone shuffled out of the way. Everyone except, yes, really, Master Mimkins, who was frowning at his own reflection in a vase. Kate would later write in her diary that what happened next was total and utter chaos. Simon stepped directly on Master Mimkins' tail. Master Mimkins let out a terrible shrieking "Yow!" Luggage toppled everywhere. Pants whizzed past Kate's nose and caught on a candelabra. False teeth chattered under tables. A jar of pickled eggs bounced away down the aisle. A whole stack of golden trophies clattered out of a small red case and landed at Madame Maude's feet. Amidst all the confusion, Kate saw a glimmer in Madame Maude's magpie eyes. "I'm so sorry," stammered Simon, his long legs flailing as he scrabbled around on the floor, stuffing everything back into random suitcases. He grabbed the jar of eggs and stood up, but crack!